Silent echoes in the dark.
Is that not the best blind stage you've ever ridden?
Thought it was supposed to be an easy day. That was tough. Blowing the place up with bikes everywhere. That's yours, Callum. Got Ransom, 170, 170. I actually don't think there's a better bike for it. It's light, pedals super well, descends super well. I've actually gone for mullet, so I've got 27 at the back, which you can run on this. You can just flip a chip and straight to mullet. So let's get this thing built. And then I'll go tell Andrew how much he's an idiot for having 29 at the back, because it's tight corners.
It's a good question. Why did we sign up for Transmadeira?
It's been 5 years. So I felt like it was time to bring the pain back. I think I'm having fun. Last thing I want to do in the world is ride for another 7 hours.
I mean, we did Mega Avalanche together, and I think that was a great week. It's just a new challenge, and we've both been to the island before, Brent a lot more than me. There is racing involved, but that's kind of not why we were here.
You finally showed up, have you?
Yeah.
Have you even washed your bike before you came?
Not fully. Spent disc, start of the week. Great news. How many tails you got?
6 caffeine ones and 3 or 4 backups. Yeah, I think I average at least 2 of those.
I think we're going to need it.
Why is there all the dirt going in the crank?
This is like natural Loctite.
I'm doing way longer races now after retirement and way more unfit. When last did you even ride 6 days in a row?
No one rides 6 days in a row. Let's sign on to this bad boy.
I actually only looked at the kilometers the night before I flew out, and it's 220, and then someone said no, it's actually 250 kilometers total. Over 1,000 meters of climbing every day, 6 days in a row. So I'm highly regretting signing up for it, but I know that it's kind of one of those things, it's a bucket list. Once you've done it, you'll be so happy. We're going to sleep on the beach tonight.
A week ago I asked Bren, how's training going? It was like, oh well, I think I've only rode my e-bike this year. So it sounds like he's prepared.
He's in charge of all these people's pain and joy. Not one beer's fine, come on.
Cheers. Calm before the storm.
Well, that's easy to blow up. That's the best.
Have you had breakfast, have you?
Yeah. So dialed, dude. But that has to have my head at the top, don't you think?
Yeah, just put some more sand under that end.
Pack it all in.
Oh, it's a one-way valve. Got a head rush.
Dream!
I think you can hear every tent. If there's a rustle in the tent that's like 4 rows back, you can hear it. I need earplugs. You awake? You'll sleep through a tornado. Get dressed in a tiny tent. Make sure you remember everything. Pack for all weather conditions, because the island weather can be different over each little mountain. Well, not little mountain, big mountain. It's pretty cool. Come, Brent. There's no avoiding this.
Pitch black outside. Huh? What's that? Oh!
Good sleep.
Yeah. It's alright actually. But yeah.
Pretty good.
And look, oh wow, look at this. This is pretty sick actually. Like Andrew just blabbering on a minute ago, waking everyone up.
What's the game plan?
Drink coffee.
Are you ready?
Got phantom arm pump already before we even started. Ready to roll.
Hey, look at that.
7 stages of pain. But I think we've got like a 4K ride to this first one and then blah blah blah, game on.
Right, we're off! So the liaise to the first stage, you know, there's just smiles, there's excitement. Oh, it's going to be amazing. Woo!
Top stage 1.
Oh shit, I'm not ready for this. Brent's going to go like crazy, I just know it. Oh my god, it's so blind! Oh god! Slippy! Carry on! Is that the finish?
Ryder. Thank you. Thank you. I stopped at in the middle. I didn't know it carried on. I thought the finish was where they were filming. Yeah. That's 1 of 35.
Now what have we got? 300-metre climb. More than 300-metre climb. Give me strength. Halfway up the first pushing climb, we've been presented with this insane view. Maybe that was absolutely an insane hiker bike. I think we got it out of the way. I think 300 metres vert. But this is stage 2. Apparently quite a nice one.
Yeah. I'm in the slipstream! Oh, triple that! Whoa! Whoa! Say, this one I should have been in front! That's it! Yo! That's it! Push! That's the one I can keep up with him.
The climb before was pretty full on. Did you climb it? Yeah.
That's more my vibe.
Super flowy, just like.
It's so cool we get to follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 done. 33 to go. Stage 3.
Not even Brendan's seen this trail, so
That's why I'm following Andrew.
Ali, go! Frick! This is fun! Come on, boy! That was a sick one! That was a wicked stick.
This is going to be a rocky bugger.
Oh my goodness! Why is it uphill? That one was savage. Yeah. That's great. That's really. Did you get off and push on the uphill? Yeah. You didn't pedal uphill?
No. Did you?
Yeah. It was horrible. I don't know if it's better.
Oh, I definitely 100% pushing up there is better for me.
Oh, I'm tired already! Oh, that is slippy. He's on the pedals. That is so slippy. Hang on. Big mistake. Oh my, that was the hardest one before. Let's go. Oh my god. Thanks, Nick. Good, I like that one. Last one of the day. Longer. This shit on the flat bits I am.
Let's do a top trunk. What's the stage 7?
What? My stage 7 time is 7 minutes 19.
Oh, you are fucking
What did you get?
6:45.
Yeah, that's probably where you did most of the time. Yeah, a minute, that's fine. Yes, I won stage 4. Got 1 stage win, that's all I need a day. 1 stage win. I let him have a few others because he wanted to go in front.
Been in the top 10 at World Cups, we both had quite a nice World Cup career. both podium riders. Not used to this long form racing.
Yeah, I mean in downhill everything is planned out to the T. You know, you're walking the track, you know exactly where you want to go, your bike setup, your PSI pressures, your fork pressures.
Get that dialed and race it on Sunday afternoon. This is 35 tracks.
Barely having a break at the top, you're dropping into something blind, it's mentally taxing, and by stage 6 on the first day, I honestly had to have a talk to myself and go, I actually don't even know how the next 5 days are physically going to happen.
Morning. Another beautiful day in paradise. How'd that go, Brad? Day 2. So see all this clobber in these tents. Not only do you need to get dressed in there, which is okay, you've got to tidy it all up, put it all in one bag, and then drag it to the race village.
My life right there. I'm ready to go. Survived the second night. Have my AirPods in, but whatever they're called, earbuds, but they just kept running out of battery, so back in the case, recharging for a bit, back on again. Everyone's bike's gone. Mr. Fab. Right there. Yes, that brings me huge pleasure. What's the strategy today, Andrew?
More survival.
What about speed?
Speed, I'm gonna, I think, a little bit more smooth, consistent. I was a little bit hot and cold yesterday, so me, myself, a little bit more consistent. And yeah, have a fucking whale of a time. What about you?
Just speed.
That's strategy. That sounds like you're racing career. We've been going a few hours so long, but we're finally here.
That was a big climb as well.
Yeah, big climb. Today there's a lot of climbs between stages.
At home, if I did that climb in a week, I'd be talking about it.
I'll be talking about it. Yeah.
I see! I see! Oh! I have to got dead last on that trail, 100%. Went off the track a few times. Horrible. On to number 3.
Look, it was a challenging stage. You got to have everything here in Trans-Madeira. No moaning, just very challenging. I'm totally past Brett, just for the bit.
You can get DQ for that, Andrew.
Good, let's go. Come on then.
You can get DQ apparently.
That's alright. Oh my god, no!
That was nicer. This one is the first one we've done in the last 2 days. It's 5 out of 5 physical.
What about the 7-minute one from yesterday that I died on? What did they call that one? 4?
I reckon the 2 and 3 today were super physical and horrible. And this is going to be savage.
Oh god! Oh god! Woo! Sorry, dude. Yeah, bro. I was done. Lunchtime! Yeah, sorry, I'm in a daze. What day is it? Sadly, I think it's day 2.
No,
And it's only lunch.
I think it's day 1.5.
Yeah, it is day 1. No, we've done 5 stages of day 2.
Day 1.7.
Which is day 1.7. We are third way through. It's only day 2. I got black lung. I'm losing my arms like halfway through a long stage, so there's a bit of safety survival there for me. But when the stages are short and sweet, I'm loving it. Got a cool few follow cams with Bren. World champ of enduro just passed me there about 5 minutes in. I needed to look for parking. The arms were dead, but it's just mental. Look at all these people just sharing stories, ripping through the trails of Madeira.
I nearly fainted about an hour ago. I'm just so sick of like sugary bars and gels and shit. And pretty tired. Right now, like the toughness has outweighed the fun, but I think by the end of the week, it's going to come back around and it'll be a great sense of achievement and some super sick treks. But right now, I'm dead. Come on, pull yourself together, man.
Day, about 14 total. About to get down to the beach again. Beer time. Super cool way to end the day actually. That was insane. Long day. Hated the middle of that day. I really nearly bonked and didn't like some of the tracks. Just didn't suit my style, but really wicked to finish up with that trail on day 2. At Transmadeira, you stay in the tents for 4 or 5 of the nights and then you're in a hotel at the last one. I mean, it's not something I would go and do and choose to do on holiday with a bike, stay in a tent. So what better place to do it?
In the mornings, I'm like scatty and like trying to pack my bag and like pack my bike and pack this and that and like get my bike ready and that. I'm not an organised enough person to really enjoy that.
In life, I think it's about experiencing things. Get out of your comfort zone. Yeah, I've been lucky. I've raced all around the world, stayed in hotels or maybe on the floor of a mate's, you know, condo or something like that, but not in a tent. A wide variety, just like the trails here. Food's been epic, but it's, you know, it's kind of your standard buffet. Scrambled eggs, bacon if you need, baked beans for Brendan, so the UK guys are sorted.
All pleasure. No pain, but 5 out of 5 physical. So I think they might be lying to us. 4 big, quite downhilly stages, so stoked. Morale's high this morning, dude.
Day 3,
5 out of 5 physical.
throughout. Quite rocky. Oh, we've got an uphill. Just to start the day. Let's have it! Wow, it's brutal out here. Oh, I like that for a morning wake up though. That's not
My cup of tea. Hope
So,
those arms are holding up for this one.
I fear they will not. Alright, little arms.
This is a long one.
I'm gonna wait and then I catch you. If I catch you, I'm like 2 seconds up already. Wow! Holy! Wow!
Right, we're heading into a tunnel. We've got a bit of a hike, a few of these, and then we come out the other end into an epic trail.
Watch out for the spiders, friend.
Ow! That was my shin. Doesn't help being 6'4" or whatever I am.
Excitement levels are high. We've got one of the best trails on the entire island / world coming up. From what I know, it's an old sort of logging trail that would have dragged logs down. It's just like a bobsled course.
Oh yeah, look at that dirt!
Bit of a crash.
So sick! Better than I ever remembered. Worth the hike. How was that, dude?
It was good. I clipped my foot and went over the bars quickly, but
Oh! Oh yeah.
kind of decent.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. We're coming up on you. You all good though. Cheers, buddy. Epic track. Really, really fucking good track.
Yeah.
I loved it. Wish I could do it again, knowing stuff that you can commit to. Yeah, buddy.
Hell yeah, boys.
Killed it. Hope Andrew's hands are right.
My hands fucked, but you're happy.
Yeah, I'm
least.
for sure happy. Yeah.
Good shot.
Thought it's supposed to be an easy day. That was fucking tough.
Yeah, I mean, you're racing over 6 days, 35 stages. I mean, a crash is bound to happen. I got very unlucky. It was, I think the worst part about the injury was on one of the better days, and it was one of the most famous trails for Madeira, and it just took the wind out of my sails because it was sore at the time, couldn't grip the bar, and I had to then ride like almost the best trail in Madeira, and I just couldn't ride it to my capabilities.
Day 3, it was meant to be the no pain day. Don't know about that, so I'm a little bit bummed that the rest of the week might be a bit painful, but hopefully we'll get through. But more importantly, probably going to get this tent in orderly fashion, try get some sleep. To add a bit of insult to injury, it also started raining a bit, so yeah, it depends where on the island we're going tomorrow. It's quite crazy how you can feel like it's dry where you think you're going to go, but it could have been raining overnight. So we've had a lot of quite slick stages actually, which just adds a bit of spice, you know.
Look at that's organized.
It's going to be a real test of not booking a flight home.
It's planned today.
Get through it, dude.
How many showers have you had?
One.
One.
Warm.
What do you mean warm?
Well, warm.
When?
Yesterday, around the back of there.
But you hadn't showered till 10?
Secret door.
Where?
Secret door around there. Warm as toast. Literally warm as toast.
Wow. I've had
Being
2
down.
cold showers and then a dribble just past cold on its way to lukewarm. And then he doesn't shower till like 10, 11 and lucks out.
Get the program, dude.
How we feeling, lads and ladies? Yeah. Pretty chipper. Joyous. Chipper. Day 4. That's the Enduro World Champion right there, Alex. Brendan, you're going to have a little follow game?
3 out of 5 physical, 4 out of 5 technical. Okay.
That's not a bad
No, it's good. Good. Good odds. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Enjoy, boys.
Very slippy as fuck. C'est cool. Wow. Really cool.
That's kitchen.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't hold you up. Right?
No, dude. No. The visibility was super bad.
Yeah.
No, not could I. The visibility was my main problem. That's cool, thank you.
Thanks, Lizard.
Super challenge. I mean, there's no vision because of the rain. Hand can't really hang onto the bar, so I just leave it off the edge. It's one knuckle. Quite slippery. Other than that, having an unbelievable time.
That was fucking cool, actually.
Good and rowdy.
Yeah.
It's hurtling down a World Cup down track is one of the easy options to earn and make a living. Making the best of challenging situations. The tracks are great. We're just dealing with a little bit of it.
Those two are good tracks.
Yeah.
I just don't like the lying on the spreadsheet where it says like it's downhill to the first stage and we rode up for half an hour. Death Grip 1 was built on that ridge there with Nico and Samran.
That one? The one in the
one we rode down, where we started on just then.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Top of stage 3, day 4. Honestly, the Madeira ice is going to be real. Oh la la! Pretty down in the dumps this morning. Ready to pack it in, get on the EasyJet app. It's your first flight home. But we had a great morning. 3 new trails today I'd never done before, so that was cool, especially that last one. I'd like to have another go at it because I just felt like I overbraked and didn't know what's coming obviously, but looking up.
More than a marathon, it's a wall out here, and I really underestimated that fatigue factor. Like, I went way too hard on day 1, basically blew up second last stage, and then I'm sort of finding my legs day 3, and then I've obviously had a crash, so now I'm in limp mode. So yeah, I just think what a way to experience the island.
Problem is I'm still my mentality is from like 10 years ago where I was good at racing, or fairly good at racing, but I don't know, I want to win, but there's no chance of winning when you got the world champion here. I'd really love a second place. I'm pushing pretty hard for a second place, which would be a win for me. So there's a couple of really fast boys that are up and around my time. We're basically having a great battle for second place, and it's super fun, and that really pushes me on and makes me pedal that little bit harder, you know. So yeah, I want second. First run, day 5. We got 6 in total today before we got on the ferry. Didn't know that's gonna happen, but trucking on. That is Madeira Ice Gully, man. From stage 1, day 5. Woo!
I followed a bit, just wasn't too chappy, but I think there's something in my eye.
Ooh, yeah.
I got hit by a bunch of mud, so then I lost them. Don't speak too soon. I've got a bit of a second wind. We're now going to get through today, and then we're all going to suffer on the hiker bike tomorrow, but it's a new island, new trail, so I think everyone's kind of excited to get there.
Yeah.
Stage 2, Brain Dog on the loose. Off you pop.
Living up to the one plate expectations?
Maybe not. There's a certain Frenchman over there with rainbow colours on. He's 6 minutes ahead of me. I'm in second, so that'll do. That's pretty much. If he's 6 minutes ahead, he's like in a different league. So I'll take first place. I'm first in the normal people.
A few impacts I can't take, but so fun. Yeah, it was cool. It is cool. I mean, it's so blind. I mean, as we've been saying the whole week, you start sort of trying to anticipate things. It's cool. Let's have views. Mamma mia.
This is a completely new one for me, never ridden it.
Nice.
No idea what to expect.
All right. Oh, that is
So fun. How the fuck is your hand holding up?
It's smoother.
It was rough on my hand.
No, it was rough, but I just don't use my front brake much. Correct, yeah, first time doing this amazing, brutal, epic race, yeah.
With Sunburn, we have been kicking around since 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We've had a really amazing morning. We're about to get on a boat to go over to Porto Santo. Super exciting actually. But honestly, 6 days in the sea is a long time, dude. We've had a few punctures to soften the blow.
Anyone's leg's about to fall off up these stairs? No, just me. Wow, let's go. Apparently there's 3 bars, I mean seating, sorry. Someone told me 3 bars here. It's just, you know, random tidbit for the week.
Little tip, next year when you do Transmadeira, on the ferry, straight to the top deck, extra €14 you get the first class lounge. Yo!
Thanks, brother.
Spent a lot of years travelling around Madeira, but never actually been over here, so super excited to see what they've got in store for us. We've got 4 new trails, new dirt, new scenery, new islands, so we're stoked, excited. Let's get over there.
Last day.
Thank God. My arms, my legs, my whole body is just tired. No, I didn't mean thank God. I'm excited to see the island, but I don't want to see my bike.
That's my first warm shower this week.
And a towel. I haven't had a towel the whole week.
You've had a warm shower once though, I haven't.
Let's go! Pioneers of a new island, like Captain Cook.
It looks like Lord of the Rings, you guys coming over the hill like just like this army of people.
Not a tree in sight. I don't know what the stats are on this one, but it looks like it's open all the way down this ridgeline, down to there.
Right, heading up to track 2. Hiker bike, quite a bit of it today. You got to earn them risky sense today, that's for sure.
Guys are rampaging it, bikes on backs. I'm not doing that. I'm pushing this bad boy. One was gravelly, slippy. See what number 2 has.
Pretty scenic, eh?
Scenic. Keeping the morale high, the positivity high. But we've done an awful lot of climbing. The tracks are quite pebbly. They're just not my cup of tea over this side of the island, so excited to see what the next 2 hold for us, but yeah, stoked.
You are looking like Rambo and you are sweating a lot.
Yes, that's a good thing.
Does that tell the story?
Yes, that tells the story. Your thumbnail right now. Right, I need lunch. Number 34 of the week.
It's a big number to count.
34 of the week.
We have come, we have seen, saw, don't know about conquered. Yeah? Allez go! Allez go! Wow! Wow! He's not hanging about. Someone's excited for the beer. Englishman, you have to know how to ride.
Every single time I get it, I see the number 1. I think it's get my hopes up. That's only my race number.
I almost got him today.
Oh, 1 second.
Oh no! Injured as well.
Injured. You overtook me twice on 2 stages.
Place 2 hours, 27 minutes, 21 seconds. From UK, Brendan Fairclough.
Thank you, thank you. Stoked, second. A lot of pedalling, a lot of moaning, and a lot of arm pump. No, I don't get arm pump, but so worth it, so stoked. Yeah. Actually, it's my second Trans-Madeira and my second at Trans-Madeira. So yeah, I had a wicked time, really cool. Tough, but something that's, you got to tick it off. You got to tick it off.
I'm so grateful and thankful that I got the opportunity.
I'd honestly recommend it to any mountain biker. You pick up a bike, you enjoy riding downhill, you enjoy riding trail, you enjoy putting the miles in. Get a couple of mates keen for it and just book that ticket and get out there and do it. There'll be stories for years to come.
Local